Hi everybody, today we're going to be making cheeseburger turnovers. I've never made these before until just recently, and Doug and I love them, and I hope you will too. It only takes 4 ingredients. It calls for hamburger meat, ketchup, cheese, and crescent rolls, and that's all that it takes to make these delicious cheeseburger turnovers. So let's get busy and do it together. To make our cheeseburger turnovers, we are going to need about 1/2 pound of hamburger meat. And I have it in my little skillet here, and I am browning it. You could add onions if you wanted to. Of course, we want to add some salt, so I'll go ahead and do that now. I'll just add a little bit of salt. You could add pepper, you could add other seasonings if you want to. But this is the first step in making our cheeseburger turnovers. So I'm just going to brown these, and I'll tell you the other ingredients that we're going to need while this is browning. Once this browns, if it has excess grease, I'm going to drain that off. And then I like to go ahead and add ketchup to mine. I just put it in here kind of like you were making sloppy joes, but we'll add some ketchup to our hamburger meat. Then we're going to need a pack or a tube of crescent rolls, and we have 8 rolls in here, and I'll show you how we're going to use those. And I'm using just some American sliced cheese today. You could certainly use grated cheese if you wanted to. If I used grated cheese, I probably would use a medium cheddar cheese, but you could use any type of cheese that you want to. So the sky's the limit when it comes to making these turnovers. Whatever flavor you like on your hamburgers, on your cheeseburgers, then that's what you want to do, is just make them so that your family will enjoy them and will enjoy the flavor. But we kind of keep it simple here at our house, and it looks like I am going to have a little bit of excess grease, so I'm going to finish browning this, and then I'll drain it and I will be back. Okay, I drained our hamburger meat, and now I'm going to add some ketchup. Now I don't measure, I just kind of put as much as I feel like that we need. And also, once we get finished with these, we dip ours in ketchup or mustard, a mixture of ketchup and mustard, when we start to eat it. But the ketchup here just helps to hold your hamburger meat together as you're making your cheeseburger turnovers. So now we have this, our meat is ready, and we are ready to start putting it together. Okay, we're ready to put our cheeseburger turnovers together. So I'm just opening our crescent rolls, gonna give it a little tap on the counter, and I'm just gonna take them out of this little tube here, just like that. Now, I have this little cutting board here that I'm gonna be using. So I'm just gonna unroll these, and I have on gloves so that it won't be as sticky. Hopefully it won't be. And I'm just going to roll it out. Just like that. So now let's see how we're going to do this. I'm going to just work with 4 at the time. I'm going to set this aside. Next, I'm going to cut this in half, and I'm going to cut this like that. So I have 4 right here. This is going to make 8. So I'm just going to pinch the seams together with my hands, using my hands. I'm just pinching the seams together. Hopefully you can see this and see how easy, quick and easy this is. So there we have it. So simple. Now, we're ready to spoon our hamburger meat with our ketchup in the middle. And here again, I have on gloves. So I'm just placing my hamburger meat right here. This is kind of like making your tarts. Actually, I think I'll do it this way because it'll fold better. I'll do it this way and fold it over this way. We changed in the middle, didn't we? And you just take it and fold it over and press it down just like that. Pinch it together. Take your little fork that's been dipped in flour and just press it. Make your little marks just like you would your apple tarts or peach tarts or whatever. And then you just want to pick it up and place it in your baking dish. Now you don't need to grease your baking dish. Put it in a non-greased baking dish. Y'all, these are going to be so, so good. Let's make another one real quick, and then I'll finish up, and we'll put these in the oven, and they'll be done before you know it. So just a little bit of hamburger meat. Take it and fold it over. Pinch it on the sides. Take your fork. Press it together like that. And there you have it. Look at that. Oh, these are going to be so good. So I'm going to finish up, and when I do, I'll put them in the oven. Well, I'll show them to you before I put them in the oven. I'll be right back. Okay, for those of you who are still with me, I don't know if I'm putting you to the test to see if you've caught what I forgot to put on top of this hamburger meat, or if I'm putting myself to the test. But I forgot to add the cheese, so I got to show you how to do that. Look at this. So I'm just putting some cheese like that. And then you just take it and stretch it out a little bit and fold it over. And there you have it, just like that. So easy. We can't make cheeseburgers without cheese. My goodness, what was I thinking? I wasn't. Apparently. Apparently, I was not thinking. So there we have one with cheese. So now I'll finish up, and then we'll put them in the oven. Okay, now we have our cheeseburger turnovers ready to go in the oven. I've preheated my oven to 375 degrees. We're going to bake them for about 13 minutes or until they're golden brown, and then they'll be ready to enjoy. Y'all look, 12 minutes later, we have beautiful cheeseburger turnovers. Oh my goodness, these are going to be so, so good. Look at that cheese oozing out of that one. Thank you for joining me today. We made these cheeseburger turnovers, didn't we? We almost forgot the cheese, or I did. Look at that. I'm just going to bring it up real close. Have some ketchup here. Just going to dip it in there. Look at that. Y'all, these are so good. That's really good. Thank you for joining me today. As always, I love you. And I hope that you'll tune in every time that I have a video. I post 3 times a week. I post on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. Have a blessed day, and I'll see you again really, really soon. Bye-bye.